Hello and welcome back to NoBS. Today we turn to talking about Instagram, the social media app that people use all the time to share pictures, sharing pictures of themselves, selfies as they call them, share pictures of your food, your pet, your baby, your family, your vacation, whatever it may be. Instagram is a real hot, popular photo app, of course. And what's come up today is rather interesting. It's more anti white racism on the Instagram app specifically. As you can see by this picture, here is the picture of a new sticker that's available on Instagram, and it says mute white people. And as Ashley St. Clair says, I'm going to need an explanation for this new racist Instagram sticker. That's right. This is rather offensive, rather interesting choice. It just goes to show the kind of climate we're in where open anti white racism is encouraged now. It's like the default. It's actually kind of argued sometimes that you can't be racist to white people. I know it's absurd, but that's something that a lot of people say in this day and age. And this is another case of that. And it's spreading to these social media apps, which is just a very, very prevalent place for like young people to attend. Like there's a lot of teens on Instagram, lots of up and coming like 20 somethings, college students, people getting their lives started. Like everyone's on Instagram. I mean, all ages, but really this is like a kid's thing and it's pointing to them and telling them to mute white people. And it's like, you got to ask yourself why would you want to mute white people? Why does it have to be a racial thing? I don't know. I don't really get it. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a joke. It obviously is something to like pander to the woke leftists, the anti-white crowd. BLM people probably eat this stuff up, and it's gotten into Instagram's stickers. Now, there's some kind of clarification for this. I think the sticker was made by like someone else. Like, it's not maybe official Instagram one, but it certainly pops up on there. You go on the app, and then basically how it works is you take a picture and then you say, hey, I want to get ready to post this picture, and then it lets you edit the picture. You can change the colors or, crop it or something like that. And then in addition, nowadays, a lot of people add these little stickers onto their picture. And this is one of the examples that pops up. Like you get a little list of like different things you could put on your picture. Like it could be like a smiley face or a thumbs up or different things. Like sometimes people will have a sticker for their city, like, oh, I'm in Los Angeles, oh, I'm in this place, having a summer sticker, like for a holiday, 4th of July sticker, whatever it may be. But in this case, like it looks like the mute white people one is popping up pretty early, and lots of people are noticing it. Like they actually thought this was a joke, but as you go through, you can see more evidence of it. Like this video is her using the Instagram, and you've got like a little video of her on there, just typing in mute, and then that one's right there. And then you got other people having it. This is Ian found the sticker pretty easily. Other people on here. This is from Petite. And yeah, it's just a bad example, a bad precedent. It's someone's trying to defend it, which I don't buy. It says it's from GIF images like Giphy, and it's separate platform, but it is connected. I mean, these people aren't hacking the app. It's actually on there, and it's a sticker. I mean, I don't know. Do you really need to ban the stickers? I'm not really sure, but the question you got to ask is, and I don't really care about banning it. This isn't like something that offends me or like something I'm going to lose sleep over. But like this guy says, someone's got to call this out. And we got to point out the fact that, if you did this for anyone else, it would obviously be offensive and be stopped. Like this would not go fly with anyone else. Like if this happened on another race, like mute whatever other color of people, it would be racist. Instagram would take it down. They'd probably ban the user who added it. They would probably take off the whole Jiffy platform, like that's the side platform, like they're trying to explain it away. But that's just like, to me, it's just kind of them trying to come up with excuses and make it not look as bad and try to like defend Instagram, who's obviously biased in this. I mean, if you just look, here's their Instagram, Twitter. They've still got share black stories. They've got their icon like blacked out. This is like all BLM kind of propaganda stuff. They say they stand against racism, which is kind of interesting. You go to this post and they're saying they stand against racism, but I guess not the anti-white stuff. The anti-white stuff can slide. Like that was easily slipped by. And that's why I point out again, it's like, I'm not one to ask for anything to be canceled or to removed. I'm all about free speech, but I also want to hold these guys to the same standards they hold everything else to. So if that sticker was saying about any other race, like obviously if it said mute black people, they would take it down right away. Like it would never last. It would never come this far. But In this case, it does because, they're probably just looking the other way. They're not as worried about it. Somebody probably reported it a few times and they're just like, hey, you can't even be racist to white people. Now, for more details, this story from Screen Rant has them, and I think it's a good example of the biasness of how people are trying to defend this, and they're trying to come up with like excuses, and that's what they're going to do right here. It says Instagram didn't create a mute white people sticker, but it's real. Users are questioning how Instagram could have added a mute white people sticker, and while it's real, it's not an official Instagram sticker. So I get the excuse, like I already went over it, like there's this separate platform that people can make stickers and put them on Instagram, but it's still Instagram, it's still on the app. I mean, they're not screening those properly, obviously. And I mean, I would say at this point, if it's still up, like people have been ranting and raving about it already. If it's still on there, it's a bad sign. Let me go ahead and check and see if it's still on there. Okay, it looks like they removed it. I just tried to do a story and I searched mute and it didn't come up. I searched mute white and it also didn't come up. So they've kind of acknowledged the error here. They looked over it and the controversy has caused it to get taken down. So now that we know that's happened, let's get back to the story, get back to the Screen Rant trying to defend them. Instagram did not create a mute white people sticker, although one is currently available through the app and can be added to an Instagram story by others. Over the years, Instagram has continually improved its services through new features, and some of them allow others to also contribute to the platform. Instagram first launched its stories feature back in 2016, and at the time, it was seen as a way for the service to compete with Snapchat. Since then, Instagram Stories has continually evolved, including gaining the option to add stickers. Doing so is a quick and easy way to brighten up a post and create additional methods of engagement. For example, last month, Instagram added a new donation sticker to the platform as an additional way for users to raise funds for racial justice, whatever that means. Prior to this, Instagram added COVID stickers back in March as useful reminders at the same time as unveiling its co-watching video chat feature. So here we've got more proof of this biased platform. They're talking about racial justice. I don't know what that means. I really don't know. Like I could guess, like I know they think everything's racist and they want justice for that, but I mean, they're not really pointing out racism really well. They're not really showing us what is racist. They say everyone's racist. They say there's systemic racism and it's everywhere. But as far as I'm concerned, like that's just like saying the air. It's like they're talking about the air. It's just in the air. I don't see any proof of anything. Like it's like the force. It's like seriously, it's like a religion for them. This kind of racism, this kind of talk about systemic racism, it's religious based. Like they're believing it on faith because that's how it is in religions. Like you don't have the proof and the scientific documentation of this and that part of this religion. Like you have to have faith, like blind faith. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes faith is a good thing. But in this case, it's a really bad system. And I don't really believe in this whole racism is everywhere. Everything's racist. It's just baloney. It's just excuse making. It's just being done by people who just want to not really come up and admit they did something wrong or admit that they need help or they need to do better. They want to blame their problems on everyone else. After noticing a new mute white people sticker showing up in Instagram search, users have taken to other social media services, including Twitter, to point out how the sticker is live on the platform. In addition, many are now asking why Instagram would have launched a sticker like this, claiming it is racist. While the awareness of the sticker's existence is now increasing on Twitter through mute white people hashtag, the same hashtag is also now starting to generate results directly on Instagram as well. So here's someone else tweeting about it, Donald Trump Jr. It's not racist if it's racist against white people. Yeah, I think that's the worst part of this story is it's showing that they really don't care. Like they think you can be racist to a certain group of people. And they think like, oh, we can't be racist to white people. I don't know. Like they think we're all just like so privileged or something. Like we're on some kind of high and mighty castle. Like we're all rich and we don't have any problems. It's like, no, it's not true. Like there's plenty of issues. Like white people aren't all rich. We're not all privileged and we don't have any kind of like special treatment. We're just I don't know, we just have this country we built from the ground up. It's doing really well, and now people are kind of trying to move in and take over, and it's fine. I mean, we can add some people, we could take some immigrants in, let's start some new chapters in this American experiment. But the fact that you want to like delete all our history and like take over, it's really pompous. It's really like overbearing. I mean, come on, be respectful. Like if I moved into another country in a similar situation, like if I decide I want to move to Egypt and start a life there because of certain reasons like business or safety or a good place to live. I don't think that would be the case, but obviously in this example, I'm not going to like go to Egypt and tell all the Egyptians like, oh, stop it, you're all racist, you guys used slaves when you built the pyramids, like crap like that. Like that would just be totally offensive and wrong. And I don't know, there's just this entitlement here. I don't know why leftists think they have this kind of reason and justification to hate on us. And the fact that there's this large double standard is the most frustrating part too. Like we said, I'm not really about canceling stuff. Like I don't really care if this sticker's on Instagram, but it's worth pointing out because we know if it was about anyone else, it would be removed right away and called racist, and all kinds of articles would be made about it. Like people would go crazy. And now we've got it in the opposite way where people like this article are trying to defend it. They're really defending this and trying to say, oh, it comes from a separate location. It's like, oh, it's made in this Jiffy section and people upload their own and stuff. But it's like, no, there should be some responsibility to Instagram. Okay. They have their app, they run the app, they're owned by Facebook now, by the way. And, they control if they want to let these things come in, then they need to screen them. It's just not a good excuse. Instagram stickers are a great way to add an extra element to a photo or video, and the company has routinely made official stickers available. However, not all stickers are official stickers that have been added to the platform by Instagram. Instead, some users and brands are able to create their own using GIFs, and once they have been added to the platform, they tend to become available for others to find through the search feature and use on their own posts. That appears to be what happened now with this sticker. The original Mute White People button image is available through Jiffy as the R29 Unbothered sticker by Refinery29. Whether the same user added it to Instagram or not is another question, but someone has, and as many are now finding out, it has now become widely available for others to use. So I think Refinery29 is the people that made it, and they're trying to just push the blame off on them. Like Instagram is not involved because people are uploading it on their own, and I guess it got past their censors or whatever. But I'm not buying that. Like I said, this is just deflection of blame, and it's just showing that they'll defend it and let this thing go because you can be racist to white people, and these guys would totally take this down in any other case. They wouldn't be defending Instagram in another situation. So I don't think we should buy it, and I think you guys get what we're talking about. That about wraps things up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you comment your thoughts on everything below. Also hit that like button to get this thing shared, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell for notification. Until next time, have a great day.